We are vastly superior to humans. You know it to be true, so do not resist us. Coming to you live by a tape-delayed basis by means of digital distribution. This is Extreme Hardcore Nerds. Here are your hosts.
Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting edition of Extreme Hardcore Nerds. Yes, we are nearing the magic number. We are nearing our 100th birthday.
I don't know if you know how birthdays work, but you don't have them every week.
Whoa! It feels like it's a birthday celebration every week when we get on.
Except when a lot of us end up getting mad or cry or, horribly offend other races or...
That's what usually happens at a birthday.
It happens for the first 10, 15 minutes, and then
we're worried about what birthdays you're attending.
Yeah, I can tell.
You get someone who's very happy. You always get someone who's mad because somebody got something cooler than what they got, so they go and cry about it. Somebody usually winds up getting punched.
Once again, what birthday party are you going to?
Wait, am I the one who gets punched?
As well as my own, and I've never had some of these things happen.
Wait,
it warms my heart that you've attended your own birthday parties.
Wait, is he the happy one? And I'm the
only
one
once or twice. Usually by then I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go do something else. I'll take the time to set everything else up, but then I just won't come.
Yeah, and then you have the one who's doing his own thing while everybody else is in the other room.
Damn straight.
Dude, that's what I do on my birthdays. I'm always in my room playing video games. And everybody's out doing other stuff. I'm like, screw this. I'm playing video games. I actually am celebrating my birthday of killing people online. Suck it.
So you celebrate your birthday by being a masochistic murderer?
On video games.
Rather than...
I wrote a very interesting final paper about the connection between your subconscious and video games.
Wait, what?
For one of my final papers, I wrote the connection between role-playing and your subconscious.
Well, I heard actually violent video games actually does not affect us kids, but a lot more sports games do, because it actually puts the stress under the heart that actually you like miss the catch for like the World Series or whatever.
Really? Because I feel a lot of stress when I miss that headshot.
Dude, I don't, man. I started giggling. I actually started singing like freaking like lamb chops last night when I was playing some Call of Duty Black Ops. I started singing some lamb chops in the corner and started dancing a little bit.
No wonder I
started doing the flying fish. I'm like, yeah. Yeah.
I'm guessing you're gonna ask, are you the guy I mute on Call of Duty?
Are you the first guy I try to block the moment we're in the match? I'll actually take the first 10 deaths just so I never have to see or hear you again.
No, I was going to go back to the whole, well, they don't affect us children, and I'm like, wait, you're a child? And then you started talking about how you started singing lamb chops at dinner, and I'm like, never mind.
I was singing lamb chops when I was killing people. On Call of Duty.
Still pretty sadistic.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of cool, man.
I just played George of the Jungle on my radio and indulge in psychological warfare.
Are you one of those idiots who like blasts their music?
Why George of the Jungle? I don't feel the Rambo feeling from that. I feel from the like her-de-der feeling from George of the Jungle.
Because
well, for one, it's Andrew, and for two, it's a shooter. So you're already in a weird space that he's online with you, and he's in a shooter. Because 9 times out of 10, someone's gonna be screaming at somebody else about something.
Yeah, I can so see Andrew just start yelling at somebody. You missed your shot.
Because someone will say something stupid, and he's like, "Well, since this group is fucked, time to prove I'm the biggest ass in the room. So I'm gonna turn on something really dumb, really loud."
Man, I've been really enjoying this Wii game. I'm really having a lot of fun with that console. Nope.
No, you're not.
So have you guys tried this Wii thing? Fuck it, you're gone.
No, see, that's the question. At one point, do you mute the mic, and at what point do you just start yelling?
Well, 9 times out of 10, at least the last couple times I've played Call of Duty, it's just as soon as I enter a room, mute all.
Oh, seriously, dude?
I just mute my TV.
I love going into like the silent like lobbies, and then after you destroy the other team, I did that like 2 nights ago. I destroyed the other team. I got like a message from a guy that says, go suck my balls. I'm like, dude, you didn't talk to me for the whole entire time. The lobby was quiet. Even after the game, the lobby was quiet. And now, 5 minutes later, you gave me a message? What the hell is wrong with you?
I think it's always unfunny because people will post those pictures of people just blatantly being so pissed and like messaging them angry things, and the one time someone's like, "Hey, you did pretty good out there," and then it was like, "I don't know what to do."
No one says anything. That's the thing we forget the right away.
Hey, you had some awesome skills. Fuck you.
Only mine once in the new game in the new game from this week, and the very first match after I lost was good game. I'm like, I don't even know how to respond. Next match.
Why won't you go, goddammit? But since we've regaled you with our Call of Duty stories, I am, of course, your host, your all-knowing exalted one, your king of kings, Big Daddy Cool, Andy Kruger. And joining me this week...
tagline name, Stefan. All right.
Also joining us this week...
I'm very happy. It was the county fair, and I got to be surrounded by goats. Gunner Sipper.
You didn't get swine flu, did you?
Oh. God.
I don't know if I need to spell this out.
Do it.
Do you know what a swine is?
You get it from pigs.
So why would you get it from goats?
I don't know, because pigs is also at the fair.
Huh.
And last but not least, our returning champion, the butthorn himself.
Someone tells me
I was at the
spent-
demolition derby last
Did
night.
you get swine flu?
I find it more likely there than at the other place.
Oh, it's going to be one of those shows.
Seriously, if we ever do a compilation show, it's just going to be a half hour of you saying it's going to be one of those shows.
Will the 100th episode just be us just randomly talking like this?
We have a plan.
Yeah.
No, we're not dressing up as clowns!
But the plan.
We have,
Step 2 complete. We planted the seed of fear.
Is there anything I need to do?
Nope.
show up.
Fuck you!
I wasn't gonna go that far, but okay.
So yes, we actually do have news to cover this week.
So much, and yet we keep talking.
We've got gaming news, we've got movie news, we have comic news, and we have a review of Persona 4 Arena.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
So stay with us if you haven't left already, because I swear this show is actually going to go somewhere. We will be right back.
Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission.
Welcome back. It is now time for us to scour the globe in search of news and enlightenment. It's now time for gaming news. Kicking us off this week, the internet was abuzz with the discovery that Sony Computer Entertainment has abandoned the trademark application for The Last Guardian.
So, is this true, Stefan?
Yeah, that's true.
So there's no more Last Guardian?
No.
That's not what he said.
I know.
I know
They
I'm
just
gonna sound like an
abandoned
idiot
but
because I
it's...
feel like I ask this every time this game's brought up. But
What's this game?
Can you
Oh my God! This is literally the third time that we talked about it, and he has brought it up
I know
again.
about this game!
All I needed was what it was.
Again?
Don't belittle me.
No, this is where you get
Okay, I'm
belittled.
Googling it.
You don't need to Google it. We
Fuck you,
know.
I'm Googling it.
So basically, Sony's abandoning it, but the game is still in its making.
Well, it's
No,
not
because the reason why Sony's abandoning it is because you have to have it in production.
they can
It's
only
within a
hold.
certain amount of time from when you filed the original license,
Yeah.
and with them abandoning it, it means nothing's going on.
I thought they actually had it like in production though.
It's still in production, but they don't have the product out by a date that they had said. Originally, they
because
had a date, but then it went to an
hasn't it
unknown
been going
date
on
into a
until
year.
like 2008 or something like that?
So doesn't this just mean that we're gonna get a different name?
It doesn't mean we're going to get a different name. It means that the name is open to be taken, and anything that's in the game is open to be taken by anybody else.
Is it like
Gotch, if you're listening.
Is it like Duke Nukem and what happened with that thing, probably?
No, I know, me too, but I'm just gonna roll with it.
Isn't it just like Duke Nukem or what happened with that? Because it
Well, I don't think they ever lost that because Duke Nukem's name is already
Duke
owned.
Nukem at one point or another was actually in production.
Yeah,
it was actually moving along.
But then it went between like 5 studios though. So that's
Yeah.
what I was
Yeah, that's
wondering.
just selling those rights.
That's selling the copyright and the licensing to a
I
different
thought I was
company.
just losing rights. Okay, sorry.
So now, like, will Sony? I mean, do you think Sony's going to try and get them back, or?
Sony's just got to reapply.
Yeah,
That's all
I was gonna say I don't see how this is.
But the reason
why the
why
hell is
everyone's
nobody already
freaking
on
out
this?
about it is because Sony hasn't reapplied or hasn't tried to reapply.
They're
yet.
letting it literally run out. That's so far.
It's just speculation
What
that
about
this game's
Microsoft?
probably
You think
done.
Microsoft's gonna pick
It's a
that
lot
up then?
of really weird speculation and confirmation of. They keep saying that this game is going to be done. They keep saying that it still has work, but all of these random things keep happening that are
leading us
in a totally different manner.
It was only
And we just keep getting these like one-line responses from like maybe a figurehead or just
was only
some
a
person in the
single
company.
Is the last
platform,
Guardian
though,
still
right?
work? Yep.
Yep, we're still doing it.
Is it only a single platform on PS3 though,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So what if
Well,
Microsoft?
it's a Sony.
It's a
platform.
Sony-
It doesn't have to
yeah.
necessarily be PS3.
Yeah. So if Microsoft picks it up, that would be cool. Then
But they
maybe.
wouldn't pick up
They
the
wouldn't
game.
pick it
They would
up.
just pick up the name, the Last
name, yeah.
Guardian.
Yeah.
That's all they would get.
Basically,
Oh,
the
so-
opposite of what happened with Sleeping Dogs.
Okay, thank you. That answers my question.
See, you just gotta bring it all down. Oh,
I'm
let's see.
sorry. I wanted the game, but I don't want it on the PS3. I want it on my 360.
Whatever.
Probably won't happen.
Nope.
Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, Kickstarter finally ended with $8.5 million raised, well over the $950,000 originally requested.
Well, that's good. They'll need
yeah,
that
we
money
did-
for an apparent Kool-Aid lawsuit.
No, I said last week if they were smart, they would join in a partnership with Kool-Aid,
Yeah,
so they
that's
could get the
just
Kool-Aid
that's
band
exactly
to do their
what we need.
advertising.
We need more fucking just connection with all the terrible that comes with being a nerd.
Oh,
I'm doing chips.
let's see.
Kool-Aid?
No.
Kool-Aid is a drink. Mango the powder makes it water.
Yeah, sugar and powder you add to water to
I mean,
form
like
another.
a Kool-Aid lawsuit. They have a Kool-Aid lawsuit.
No.
No,
Or
he's
because
making
he just
oh god,
Oh, sweet mother of Jesus.
God, you're not gonna be able to make a joke without it getting broken down in front of you.
Saints Row and the Dominatrix is officially confirmed to be Saints Row 4.
Okay, I'm surprised because I'm pretty sure we already had said this before.
Yeah.
Was it only speculated?
No, yeah,
At
I
that
think
point?
this is solid confirmation now.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, because you originally said it was going to be it's
Originally, it was supposed to be a DLC, but then
yeah,
they
and then they
canceled
wanted it to make
They
it
said
its
they
own separate
canceled it.
game,
Yeah,
and then
because that's the same time they even announced. They said, "No, we're going to do Saints Row 4 and Enter the Dark Macy's going to be in there."
Yeah.
'Cause they-
I think this is like the
Actual-
This is the
this is
confirmation.
THQ
Okay.
actually saying yes, we're going
Yeah,
to.
because I remember that also. Surprisingly.
Let's just hope the new president doesn't have anything to say.
Let's see. As long as we're talking THQ, THQ is no longer pursuing casual Facebook or mobile games.
Good.
I
Yeah.
didn't know they were. To be honest.
Then again, it's not like I'm really trolling Facebook for games anyway.
True.
Well, I feel a little ashamed because I think we had 2 new superhero ones come out and I didn't get around to trying them. So
Oh, you poor
I'm sorry.
soul.
It's not the end of the world.
yeah.
Yeah. You
Uh,
poor soul.
let's see. THQ also announced on Tuesday it has canceled pre-production on Insane, the trilogy project by movie director Guillermo del Toro.
Did anyone not see this coming? Really?
I'll
just
raise my hand to that.
okay. I just found that hard to believe that no one would suspect that was going to happen, especially right after almost the exact same statement they used for Devil's Third, because it's a new idea. They really don't have any
new
room
ideas right
for,
now, yeah.
for about things
I
that they
shouldn't
don't
say
know will
I'm
work.
completely shocked. I guess I was so hopeful for it. I really didn't want to see it happen, I guess. I guess that would be my stance.
Well, I mean, it's not to say it won't happen. You just take it to
As
another
They
publisher.
just have to take it to another publisher.
Yeah. So.
THQ, you needed this.
They need a lot of things.
Yeah. Let's see. Amazon has launched its social game, Living Classes, from Amazon Game Studio.
I don't know if I'm okay with Amazon moving to games.
Okay.
I'm okay with them selling me my games. Don't make me my games.
Don't make me anything.
They're becoming Google.
Kind of, yeah.
That scares me.
Let's see. Mafia 3 is currently in production for the next generation of consoles, according to 2K Games source close to Eurogamer.
Yeah.
You're the only one who plays Mafia games, aren't you?
I was.
Was?
Well, I wasn't that impressed with Mafia 2. I mean, all it literally was, it was kind of like LA Noire. It was get in the car, drive to the location, do the mission. Get in the car, drive to the location, do the mission.
What's better, Godfather than or Mafia?
I would say Godfather, just because Godfather had more variety, and like Godfather actually kind of added like a little RTS strategy game to it, like where you could level up your guys and then send them on missions to go do other stuff around town.
So RPG-ish.
You're gonna hate me to bring this up, but that's not really RTS.
Yeah, that's RPG, bro.
That's like saying Assassin's Creed is part RTS.
Oh, shut up.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I couldn't over. Thank you.
I know Andrew has this hard thing with genre definitions. It's okay. That's his
like
special.
his
That's his
face,
special
his
one
face,
area
I'm like,
that we
dude,
kind of have to look at and always, no, it's
That's
okay.
like RPG,
we'll
bro.
explain this again.
I'm just saying it right now. Anyone says the words puzzle games, I will punch you in the face.
That's why I'm sorry. I didn't want that to be
God
brought
of
up.
War. Resident Evil.
You still haven't said it.
I know, but I'm not saying them. I'm just saying all the games you use them for. So I can just look at you because you know what I'm
You were
making fun
even
of.
like, I would have believed it too when you're
Portal.
talking about it.
I never said that wasn't.
I know, but it's the one thing I like to throw at you every
But
time.
like, if it would have been like you are like kind of controlling it as you're playing it, and like you're like, go over there and deal with that thing while I'm running over here. Like, that would have been maybe, but the fact that it's like, no. Just no.
Okay, RPG is role-playing game. RTS is real-time strategy.
Move on.
Oh, so Scott Pilgrim's getting a patch update, which is including online multiplayer and introducing us to the second downloadable character, Wallace Wells.
See, now I have to get it just for that.
I know.
Damn it.
I know, I gotta fire it back up again.
I thought you
Only
guys had
a
it.
year after.
No, it's been two.
It's been, yeah, okay, never mind. It's been
Which
quite
I know-
Because it was my
th-
freshman year when that game,
Oh.
like around when that game came
And I
out.
remember Scott Pilgrim was the first one that we did on our podcast.
Yep, so that was
Yeah.
almost 3 years ago.
I
2 years.
cannot believe that they've.
Maybe that was just when I bought the game. But I just remember my freshman year playing it at a game party, and we were doing the 4-player co-op, and we got to the vegan.
Okay.
Totally blanking on his name right now. But when he does
Todd.
that holy shit veggie jizz arm thing,
Yo.
and we were just all stopping, holy shit!
Drinks the milk, and then
Yeah.
the cops show up.
Yep. Let's see. With over 1 million people currently playing the PC mod DayZ, it has now officially been announced that it will become its own standalone game.
Golf clap.
Okay,
Good for you.
yeah. You leveled up to big boy.
I read their statement about it. It was pretty cool. They were very thankful for it.
They seemed so.
Let's see. Bungie is officially looking for beta testers for their unannounced project.
We don't
I
even
haven't
have.
signed up yet.
We
So
don't even have the genre on their unannounced.
So,
doesn't matter.
But if you want to test it and you want to find out what it is, go to Bungie's website and sign up, and they might actually hire you.
I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, but see the thing is, what if it's a sport game?
I
doubt
What's wrong with the
that.
sports game?
Yeah.
I doubt that highly,
I don't
but
like
yeah, it is.
sports games.
I think that's a very bad opinion.
Bad opinion, yes, I
because
know.
Just because it's a sports game doesn't mean it has to be like NFL or NBA.
Okay. Moving on.
Now it's just really awkward silent. Oh my goodness.
Oh. If you're competing for the Casual Crashers Championship, it was released earlier this week that you are competing for a gold-plated Xbox 360.
Kim Possible.
Oh, yay.
That's cool.
Going along with my in-game gold guns
I wouldn't mind.
and my all-solid gold controller.
I was gonna say, yeah, I wouldn't mind having a gold-plated system.
Only if I could remove the plate and sell it.
Let's see.
I agree.
It was announced on Friday that Blizzard found illegal and unauthorized access in their internal network. A company spokesperson said a list of email addresses from Battle.net users outside of China, I like how they preface it that, was accessed,
Our
but
biggest
found
demographic
no
was not affected.
evidence of compromised financial information.
Yes, I know. Oh, yeah, by the way, Stefan, I know of all the Blizzard stuff because of my phone. I haven't been on my computer, though, to post
I
any of
think
it.
what he was trying to say is maybe you should be concerned because you're a pretty big Battle.net user.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see this?
I have my authenticator. I have my school email.
This is why we don't have it on while we're recording.
I didn't say anything. I just pointed.
I have my authenticator. I have my school email, and I change my password like once every other week, so I'm pretty good.
I seriously just want to take Gunner over to Ireland and drop him in the middle of a goat farm and just
No!
see what happens.
No!
Fun fact: mountain goats aren't a part of the goat
Oh,
family.
God!
No! Go
This is not an
away!
ABC.
No!
Please don't.
No!
This is not an ABC.
Oh.
The more you know.
So,
We are talking about Blizzard now.
you were speaking about Blizzard. We moved on from that subject. And moving on again. Wing Commander and Quake artist Paul Steed passed away earlier this week.
Yeah,
RIP, bro.
that made me sad.
Yeah.
You lived in the hearts of
Just have to go find some people and just constantly call everyone Mace or something.
yeah, those things.
David Crane, the creator of the original Pitfall, has announced a Kickstarter to fund his new game, Jungle Venture.
No.
So it won't be Pitfall.
But will be the same
I will support this as much as the Penny Arcade one.
We'll see. I want screenshots or something first before I...
Drop down anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. We got our release dates for Jet Set Radio. And notice I said release dates.
Because we can't make just one single one. Every
Yes.
single's got to be different.
For PlayStation Plus members, we will have access to it on September 11th for $9.99. For PlayStation Network subscribers, you will get it September 18th for $9.99. For Xbox Live and PC users, you will get it September 19th for 800 Microsoft points, aka $9.99. And for PlayStation Vita owners, you will get it October 16th for the wonderful radical price of $9.99.
I'm glad that this somewhat extremely old game has to be released in such spread ways because apparently the framework for every one of these systems is so vastly just complicated.
It kind of
I'm
reminds.
confused at why it's coming out on Sony. Was it ever on the PS2?
No, it's
No, it was a Sega game.
Well, no,
it was a
it- well, no.
Dreamcast.
Well, no, yeah, but then it can't. It was on the
did-
Xbox.
it did come
too,
out when it
like
came
the
out on
original Xbox. But
Okay.
I don't think it was ever on Sony.
It never did go on Sony,
I'm
but
confused at
still.
why they're getting it.
Well, because
Okay.
Dreamcast no longer exists.
Well, I know,
And
but
Sega-
For it?
I'm just wondering. if
Sony
you-
bought
Sega said we'll
Sega.
throw it on every platform?
dumb say.
Don't say that's
that
the
kind of
reason.
actually reminds me of a movie called Oblivion, that Tom Cruise movie. Like the IMAX showing is coming out like a week, 2 weeks before the regular showings of it.
Well, good thing I didn't have that in movie news at all.
Oh, you did? Oh.
I didn't see it, so I'm not worried.
Wait, you had that in movie news?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
The movie news that was sent to you on Thursday.
I didn't.
Movie news update.
I only read
in the
the-
middle of the game section.
Now, back to gaming.
Game experiment. Interruption.
The upcoming LucasArts game, Star Wars 1313, will be rated mature. However, it will not contain the detailed ultra-violence that so often defines the terms of the video game space.
So
Wait,
stupid
so-
that this is news.
So, does that mean it's gonna have sex then instead, or nudity?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh.
We have a hard time just kidding.
George Lucas has a hard enough time letting people play with his toys. Do you really think he'd let you play with his toys that way?
Oh, that's.
Yeah, if we put the
that's
word
gross,
if we put the word parody in front of it, then yeah, he can't say anything.
Oh.
Well, no, you said not violent, really. So it's like,
Then
why
again,
is it
It's
mature
going to
then?
be violent. It
but
just
it's not
said
going to
there's
be
no
gonna be no
ultra-
blood.
It's not like I could cut a guy's arm off with a lightsaber and
Well-
watch him just start spewing blood.
Yeah, it's
and-
going-
Then again, it's never been that way in any of these Star Wars
The
I know.
violence
movies
is
and
going
or
to be
games.
there. It's just not going to be gory, which is completely fine.
Because it's
Like,
never been there.
Yeah.
It should
It's
have
not
been.
like grabbing a thermal grenade, dropping it down someone's pants, and walking away as all of a sudden.
It should only be rated teen.
No. Why? It's still going to be violent.
Well,
Maybe we'll actually get some dialogue that actually has sustenance to it this time.
The MMO is teen and that has
Anakin, you have
violence.
to stay away from the dark side. Okay? Okay? Scene done? Alright.
We got that? All right, print. Let's see. Also this week, the long-awaited trophy patch for Metal Gear Solid 4 has finally gone live.
This was happy enough news for one person who decided to contact me about it.
Wait, was that you?
No, it wasn't him.
I still have Metal Gear Solid 4, but this wasn't enough for me to put it back in my console.
It's just, bro, it came out. That's great.
Is that
What-
all you had to do was put it back in your console?
Yeah, and update it so
What?
so the trophy list would.
Trophy lists? You mean just like achievements?
Yeah.
Yeah. It
There's no
There weren't
achievements.
any.
There weren't when this game first came out. It was optional, and then Sony and Microsoft made the stupidest idea ever and said we have to include this with every fucking game we make because somewhere, some little boy actually gets a moment of glory and feels really good when they hear that tunk tunk sound. So Konami just bided their time and basically said, okay, we're doing this, and when we absolutely positively have no other choice, so now they finally threw the switch on it.
No, see, it would have been better if they would have just like made.
So Metal Gear Solid was the last of the dying breeds. It was the last one where you could actually play it just for the sake of playing it. You didn't have to worry about no stupid scores or anything.
Wait, you worry about those?
No.
But,
I just worry about my ammo count.
it would be funny if they would have just been like, turn the game on, start a new game, achievement unlocked, continue, achievement unlocked, get past level 1, 10 achievements unlocked. No, that would have
Sounds
been
like me
funny.
with Saints
Complete
Row.
the tutorial and then just achievement.
You've unlocked the achievement for unlocking the achievements.
Yeah, dude.
Meta achievement.
Do like the Borderlands one where it's like you get 1 achievement point for beating the boss, and then he comes back, and then it's worth the rest of the points.
Yep.
That's what they should have done.
Let's see. File names and icons for Valve's unannounced next-generation game engine Source 2 are reportedly being discovered in Source Filmmaker, the new movie-making program that they just put out.
It's cool.
I really, really need a new computer for that.
Yeah.
Because you can only use it if you're running Steam.
Oh, yeah.
So
Does
it's
Steam
added
cost
on.
money?
No.
No.
Well,
Not
If you
to-
purchase things off
not
of
to
Steam, it
have
costs
it,
money.
but yeah.
Alright.
some way, somehow, Steam will find a way to cost money, but technically it's free. I actually saw Steam film using the stuff they
Oh, yep.
remade the one of the final scenes from The Matrix when they go rescue Morpheus.
Didn't
with the
see
suit.
that one.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
It was
posted.
done pretty well. It was a little weird seeing the Left 4 Dead characters with the Team Fortress ones, but it looks really cool, and if people are willing to take the time, a lot of good things will come
the
from it.
engine looks and seems to perform rather amazingly, and I completely forgot 100% that 9 was shot with the Steam, with the
Really?
film source engine.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
totally didn't remember that until someone put a picture. I'm like, oh yeah, that's how good that thing is.
Let's see. If Warner Brothers and Rocksteady develop another Batman title in the Arkham franchise, Paul Dini will not be a part of it. God.
I'm amazed you didn't just start sending me nothing but high fives for my comment on that.
So
Because I doubt it's going to be Scott Snyder that's
But either
writing
way-
it. Knowing our luck, it's either going to be Rob Liefeld or they're going to give it to Tony Daniel.
So,
Who was
question: Why? Why is this good news?
He has too many other projects going on right now, so he can't take anything else on.
Well, actually, it said that they never. Originally, they seemed like they were not going to include him to begin with, all the way through most of the project. Like he never even knew about the announcement of another game until after they had said that they had already started, and the idea that they were going
But
to do.
both of the Batman games are
sequel.
good, though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I'm confused.
Yeah.
Liked the writing. I didn't think they were that bad, were they?
I'm just not a huge fan of Paul
He's not.
Dini.
Yeah, okay.
So
Which is
Okay,
amazing 'cause
'cause
you like
I-
the animated show.
That's why I was curious as why it was.
I like
good news.
some of the anime.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, I know, and it's like, yes, I do like some episodes of He-Man, which he wrote.
Yeah, I'm confused by this.
I
mean,
just
not everything.
But,
the movie does is-
okay, I like his writing when it comes to more of the interactive environments, but like his comic book writing, I've never been a
Okay,
huge
see, that's
fan
See,
of.
I can see
understandable.
that, but this has really
So then
nothing to
why
do
are
with
you
the comic book
happy
writing.
about the
only thing
games then?
that I could see that's
Because it's allowing fresh blood to come in. It's not retelling the same damn story again. Because
Which
you
is
gotta
wise on
admit,
their
Arkham City was too much like Arkham Asylum as far as the story and as far as the gameplay and stuff like that. So I'm not saying if it's broke, don't fix it, but I'm saying it would be nice to add in a twist, or especially if they want to do the Justice League one. I would not trust Paul Dini writing a Justice League
yeah,
story.
it's probably not the best idea.
okay.
So I would like to see somebody else, you know.
Josh's comment, Bruce Timm.
I wouldn't mind seeing Bruce Timm do
Okay.
it.
I was open to that one as well.
the only thing that I'm
I just wanted
kind
to
of
shoot for the gold
fearful-
right away.
I mean, truthfully, I know you'd never do it, but I wouldn't mind seeing Grant Morrison give it a shot.
There's an interesting one, because,
Yeah.
I mean, it's enough to maybe say it's away from superhero in the book form,
Yeah.
so it might be able to stretch his legs somewhere else. It'd be an interesting ploy.
So,
Crazy Talia.
I mean, that's all I'm saying is, you know, that's why I'm excited, because it's like it can give a new perspective, a new take on it. Or if you're going to try and update it to where the Batman books are now, yes, Scott Snyder would be the obvious choice to do that, but I doubt he would.
Hey, I just want to
So-
shoot 3 stars right away.
Can I ask one question? A lot of these superhero games, are the comic book writers basically trying to tell some of the story then of that, or is it just like some random person of the company, like Rocksteady,
I don't
coming
know
up and making this
as far as
story?
games though, but I know movies. I know a lot of the comic book writers at least have some influence.
Yeah,
over it.
that's what I'm just
Yeah.
wondering. Does comic book writers have influence on the games?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes.
But I mean,
sometimes
also a lot of the like higher ups in comic companies also write or do some part of the production within the comic. Like most of the people in Marvel and DC somehow have worked on comics at least some point in their career or still do. At least for Marvel, I know that's for sure. I don't know how DC
Well,
is.
yeah, I
I'm
mean, right now
assuming-
your two biggest guys at DC all three biggest guys is Dan DiDio, Jeff Johns, and Jim Lee.
Okay.
All three of them are still currently
Yeah.
involved in a book somewhere along the line.
So and I know I was just watching Thor and in the thank yous it had even mentioned Brian Michael Bendis and I was like, hey, that's probably why I didn't mind this movie so much because
he was there.
yeah.
So, let's see. PlayStation's All-Star Battle Royale has announced that it will support arcade stick controls, and we also got our look, quote unquote, at the next screenshots, which features Sackboy and Raiden from the Metal Gear Solid series.
Yeah, I haven't got a chance to look at
So-
that one.
Raiden's the white hair guy, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's the
He's the
cyborg.
cyborg.
Just want to make
The one that Kojima is trying so hard to make cool.
He's the one that's
People are still just won't accept him.
Resurgence.
Grey Wolf
Remember that
2.0.
Metal
Oh,
Gear
God, no.
Resurgence game that's coming out?
I've never played Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, but
I've
have
only
you
watched
heard of
3.
Metal Gear Resurgence? That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was just telling him who read it.
I mean,
we've
I've
covered
watched
it.
someone play it, and I've seen a lot of it, but I just wanted to make sure that was him.
It's not out yet.
That's all I'm saying.
Let's see, as long as we're still talking Metal Gear Solid, Konami announced plans to release individual games from the Metal Gear Solid HD collection digitally later this month.
When is the HD collection coming out?
HD collection's
That's
been
already
out
out.
for a while now.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say.
So, but rather than saying, "Oh, I only want to get Metal Gear 2 or Metal Gear
Yeah.
3, and I gotta buy the whole thing," now they're just saying, "Well, you can buy just the individual game."
Yeah,
cool.
I gotta go pick that up too. Anyway,
I think it's cool, but I mean, I'd rather have all of them.
there's a collection that most people should get.
Yeah.
Let's see. And of course, as long as we're kind of talking rumors, the rumor going around that the Xbox 720 will be released in the next 18 months, will support Skype, and will be known as Xbox 8.
What? Didn't Microsoft
Gunner
base-
has words.
Do you remember back when I first joined the podcast, and one of the first things I said was, I won't go out and buy a PS3, but I swear to God I'm going to whatever Sony makes next because I'm not dealing with this Microsoft bullshit ever again. They're really pounding that one in there.
Didn't they also like
They're not even using lube.
the day after those rumors were out, they actually denied all those rumors?
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
they have
it's-
to.
It's them.
If they don't publicly come out and deny the rumors that
Right
they just
away, yeah.
released,
Then they're all true.
Then they're going to be fact. Let's see. Also, Konami has canceled the Silent Hill HD 360 patch.
What was the patch supposed to do?
It was just supposed to fix a few bugs and whatnot. And the funny thing about this one is it was already released on the PS3, and they said that they were going to release it for the Xbox 360, and now they just said, nope, we're not going to do it. Fuck off.
That makes no sense.
Let's see.
Konami.
Also, if we want to get into Kingdoms of Amalur news, Epic Games has formed Impossible Studios by renaming Epic Games Baltimore.
Run and headed by Dr. Impossible himself.
And Rhode Island has successfully won the bid to take over 38 Studios assets. So Rhode Island, the state, now does own the IP to Kingdoms of Amalur.
Is this good news or bad news?
I don't know.
Depends on what they do with it. If they sell it to somebody, and hopefully it might be good.
Basically, that's the
people
way it
live in
sounds,
Rhode
is what
Island, like 38 people.
That's what they want to do, is they want to just basically turn around and sell the
Sell it.
IP right away.
Yeah.
Isn't the like people from Rhode Island like paying or had to pay some tax or something because didn't they like take money from Rhode Island to fund this?
Yep.
Yeah, they have to
So,
pay taxes. on
I'm
this.
guessing this is their kind of damage control move.
Well, yeah, so they can lower those taxes and that levy of them losing all the money on this. So they're just going to take what they lost when they resell the IP and they just basically put that
Put it
back
in
in
there.
that fund.
Yeah.
So I don't know. if we have
Their
any
tax
listeners in
return
Rhode
will be
Island,
quite
but
high, hopefully.
I would
next
have
year.
moved at this point, or I would definitely have been voicing my opinion come November.
I just felt bad for some of those people that they know worked in that company and are still living there.
That's the surprising
Yeah.
part. Let's see. And then last but certainly not least, we get into BioShock Infinite news. as two of the main developers of BioShock Infinite, Tim Dressen and Nate Wells have both left the company. Scott Sinclair, the art director for the original BioShock, is now the art director for BioShock Infinite, according to Ken Levine.
What happened?
I don't know. They haven't said
They
anything.
just said we're out of here.
Yeah, that's all they said.
Why?
That's
They
all
didn't
we
want to
got.
work there anymore?
Yeah, but it's BioShock and it's Ken
It's
Levine.
BioShock. Whoop-de fucking shit.
Yeah, the company. It doesn't matter if the game is brilliant. If something's wrong in just the environment, then
I hope that this does not hurt that game.
I could be working on motherfucking Modern Warfare. I'd be like, this is a great game, but I
hate
don't want to work
Activision.
at Activision. And I just have to, take the good for the bad. It's sometimes you can't handle
I'm
it.
just wondering, like,
I don't know.
is this going to hurt the game though, or no?
This far in
It's
development,
weird.
it shouldn't.
That's what I was.
But it's still scary when you
because
see
there's
that
still a lot
happen.
of time left.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have time, but I mean, it's still scary when you see that happen. It's like when major people start leaving, because this is kind of the same thing that happened with that previous game. They were so far in production, and apparently it was going to come out that year, and then all of a sudden, your lead creator and a few producers, as well as some of your own internal people, just bounce off the project for some unknown reason, and then all of a sudden now it's, we'll bring it out next year. We have an undetermined date. Whenever we get it.
Sorry.
It's that kind of feeling all over again.
Sorry.
How's that go again?
I
Don't worry about it unless you hear that BioShock is getting pushed back again.
Yeah, I won't.
If it doesn't stick to its January release date,
it's February, by the way. I thought, or is it January?
okay.
February 26th.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah. We got so many freaking games up there.
I know. This is, like I said, one of the big
Yeah,
games I'm
anyway,
waiting
hell,
for.
don't you know every game's release ever?
Fucking right. Come on.
You call yourself a nerd. Not only a nerd, but an extreme hardcore one.
Can't take these conditions.
We need to move to a room where there are tables I can flip.
I just want to take Gunner to IKEA and start recording the podcast.
Oh God, it would be brilliant. I'd love doing that there. Sirs, can I help you? No, God, go away! Let's move to the mattress section.
Want to lay down afterwards.
And then last but certainly not least, probably the most shocking announcement of the
We
week.
never go shopping together.
BioShock Infinite's multiplayer has been canceled.
Thank you.
Which was the only good thing that came out of this.
And Rod Ferguson of Epic Games has jumped ship and now is working for Irrational Games.
Gears of Shock.
Everyone who said we would never get a Gears of War first-person shooter, well,
They already talked about it. I actually saw a comment about that from the other team, though. So, yeah. So I don't know if this was originally where this multiplayer isn't working. Don't worry. We're getting someone to come in and handle it, and then at the last minute, hey, he's here. Oh, we closed that down last week. But either way, I'm not gonna jump for joy that the multiplayer is gone. I'm just happy it's okay. The first game didn't need it. The second game really didn't shine because of it. So it not being here doesn't
Wait, Rod
mean
Ferguson was from Epic, came to Irrational, or was from Irrational, came to...
He's
went
from
to-
Epic and came to Irrational.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well,
He's the head, or he was the head designer for Gears of War Judgment.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened to Gears of War Judgment now?
Nothing.
It's fine.
But if he's the head director of it.
They find a new
They
one.
find another
Yeah.
director.
You find somebody else to take over the project. That's how the corporate world works. When someone leaves, you find another cog to put back in there.
When a toppy leaves, 6 little ones move up.
Oh.
Faggots. Oh,
When a
faggots.
Wow.
character dies, 6 developers get their wings.
We're just gonna make all of these just really bad references now as we can.
Welcome to the show.
But with Garrett finally learning on how corporate structure works,
This is gay, man. This is so gay.
That does
Just
bring
finish your freaking games
gaming
and
news to a close for this week.
Then leave.
But
Fucking
please stay
gay
with us, as we do still have movie news to
Vegas.
cover. We have comic news to cover, and we have a review of Persona 4 Arena. So stay with us, as we will be right back.